Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing another episode of cutting open a soap. So let's begin. So today we have the infamous cheese squishy. So let's go ahead and get out. So now we got this really nice squishy. Okay, let's just have a little moment before we curl it that we do some ASMR. It's so thick it almost feels like there's actually already slime in it. So let's try cutting it open. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, wait, it actually might just already be slime. Oh, I could feel the air come out. Okay, let's cut it all the way around. It's so satisfying to cut. Oh my gosh. But y'all, look. It's already slime. Kind of. It's a little sticky. But y'all, it's already slime basically. Wait, this is so amazing. I mean, honestly, I'm a little sad because I love making slime out of these. But I had a kind of a little feeling that it's already slime. It's already slime, y'all. That's so amazing. Okay. I'll try to cut it open a little more so you can actually be able to see. Okay. This is not going to have a hassle because our slime making, like, what we're going to add to it is crazy. I actually feel like at the end I can feel that it's dry. So it must be like a little leak or something. But y'all, this is great. And we might actually have to add a little glue to like soften up the thick parts. But honestly, it's so amazing. You gotta do what you gotta do to make y'all happy. Because I know y'all probably like cutting open squishy. Wait, this is so tiny, this slime. Okay, let's try to make it a little bigger. This slime just doesn't want to come off this. It just wants to stay there, be bonded for life. Okay, I think that's all we're getting out of this thing. It's mostly cleaned out. Okay, y'all. So, good thing that this is already slime because that's amazing. But honestly, it's a little chunky, and so we're going to add a little bit of school glue, or just glue to it just to see. Oh my gosh. Honestly, not even that much, because I can already feel like how it's like really, it's kind of like a little sticky and really thin. So yeah. Okay, here's the ASMR. I love glue ASMR. Yeah, I can tell it's just gonna melt a little because that's what glue does, but don't worry, y'all, I'm gonna activate it. I just want those little chunks to kind of go away so we can make our beautiful, you'll see what we're gonna make. I'll tell you once we're ready to make it. Okay, honestly, it doesn't even feel that much under activated. Okay, y'all, so now here's my plan for this slime. So basically, we're gonna be making a pizza. Yeah, you're gonna be right, a pizza, y'all. It's going to be super fun and amazing, but there's going to be a lot of parts to it. So let's begin. We're going to be adding these 4 clays and these 2 dyes. So obviously, crust is a big part. This is for the sauce, olives, basil or lettuce or like green onions. And these will be for the coloring of the dough too, and then a little bit of this too, just in case it's not, you know, the right color. So yeah, y'all, let's begin. First, obviously, we gotta start with the dough, but honestly, you don't want to make the dough too big, so let's just see what we can do. So we have to make 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think the dough should be the biggest. I'm gonna use like that much for the sauce, okay? like this much for the sauce, y'all. I think this is enough. Like, it's gonna be pretty big. So like sauce, I think it should be a little more, but this is for the sauce, so we're gonna put that to the side. And then this one is for a dough. They actually seem the same size, which is not good. Hey y'all, let's make our pizza. So I thought we were making the dough and I realized I gotta add the clay. So let's add this doughy colored clay. Okay, I always like to play with my clays before I add it, and sometimes I'll even add some glue to it just if I feel like it's really thick or like it's like not stretchy, which it should be stretchy. So this one honestly feels fine. I'm just gonna add a little because it just like does seem a little rippy, and I want it to be thick, but like not that thick that it's like can't even stretch. It's like this slime should be stretchy. Let's do this little swirl and add it on top. This is the most satisfying part. Obviously, it's not the right color. We can always add some, what's it called? Yellow, but honestly seems yellowy enough. Okay, this is for the dough. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about the cheese, y'all. I knew I was forgetting something. The cheese. This will be the cheese layer. It's not as big as I would like, but I kind of forgot, and I already added the clay to this one, so honestly, I'm gonna add a little to this. I know it's gonna be crime because they're not the same color, but don't worry because it's gonna be yellow, and this is kind of yellowish already. So let's try to, we're gonna put this to the side, and now we're gonna make our cheese that I forgot about completely, which our slime is literally cheese. Okay. So obviously I don't want it to be the same color of the dough because that would just be bad. So we're gonna obviously add a few dots, like 1, 2. Hopefully, in hopes of making it. I mean, 2 honestly is a lot because it's really tiny. Can y'all even see a difference? Okay, it's kind of a little more brighter on this side, but I wanted to make it like, okay, that's cheese and that's the dough, you know? I might add a little bit of the pepperoni because I feel like that's really brown, you know? But I don't know. Okay, so now the cheese is a little thinner. Okay, so now y'all, we are going to be making the sauce. The stuff that literally is amazing. Why was I grabbing? Okay, this is called super red, and it better not turn it pink, y'all. Please. Because these dyes I got specially because they won't turn pink. They should turn red and turn pink. Oh wait, this actually worked a lot. Really good. Okay. I actually love this, but it's a little still pink. So I'm a little more, but I'm gonna add a little bit of this red to this so I can make it more brownish. You know what I'm saying? Because red makes it more brown. You have to do some color matching, you know? Okay, y'all. So now, let's first piece this together. So first, I forgot to honestly, there must be red on my hands. Oh no. It's okay. Okay. So crisis averted, and now let's make our beautiful pizza. And obviously, we don't forget the crust. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. You're probably wondering why are you putting cheese in it now. Just wait, I'm not gonna put it on yet. Okay, so this looks pretty circular, right? Okay, it's not gonna be perfect, okay, y'all. I am not perfect, you know. I was gonna use a bowl, but apparently we did not need it. This like flats it out nice, right? Okay, y'all, that actually works so well. Let's turn it over so we can have it flat and good. And now this is our cheese, right? Well, I sometimes like to say cheesy crust. So put cheese in the crust. I don't put that much cheese in the crust. Just gonna like even it out, you know? Okay, and then a little more, but Honestly, it's not supposed to be this realistic, you know? Okay, y'all, so now we're slowly adding our cheese. Beautiful. Now we're gonna like curl it, okay? Curl so we can make our beautiful crust. Literally just gonna curl. I'm actually horrible at when I make pizza. I always fail at the crust. Okay. Actually, the crust is not looking bad. You can see like the cheese, but it's okay. Curl, 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 like that. Y'all, it's not perfect, but okay. So, honestly, now that our beautiful crust is done, let's add our red sauce. But one thing I do want to say is that this red sauce I feel like is even bigger than the actual dough. So, but I'm gonna add a little bit of glue just because I feel like I want the sauce to be like liquidy, okay? So, whatever, color matching is like my skill. Okay, ready? And go. Okay. Now look how much sauce I have. Like, honestly, this is like a dream. And I always don't want to like put it straight to the crust because you want to be able to still see the crust. And I feel like, you know, it's just going to be a little cute little touch. See? Okay. There. That's our sauce, y'all. Okay, I know some of y'all are going to be mad at me because I didn't make the sauce all the way to the brim of the crust. So I'm gonna like make it closer, but I'm not doing it perfectly close to the crust on purpose, y'all. Okay, now here's our cheese. On top here, I actually don't have a lot of cheese, y'all. I have a lot of sauce though. And so, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try to actually cover all the red sauce so you can't really see it because I really want it to be like a yellow pizza, like stereotypical. Whenever you draw pizza, you always draw it yellow, right? You don't draw it red because you have cheese all over the sauce. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Even if it gets a little on the crust, that's okay. Okay. Okay, I think I almost covered all of it except for this end. But I'm scared if I go too close and try to like smear it, that little bit of the red is gonna show through. Okay, y'all. You know, I'm just like a great pizza maker. Now we're gonna add the pepperoni, and honestly, I'm gonna tell you this literally looks like brown. Okay. So honestly, I think this is brown, y'all. But that's okay, because guess what? We're going to make it a little more reddish brown. Because it's not straight brown. I can, like, see a little bit of red in it. So, but I can tell this is very reddy. So obviously, I'm going to add a little bit of glue. Okay, y'all. So let's add a little glue to this. And try to... Pizza is very hard to assemble. Okay, so look how stretchy that made it. Okay, so now we're gonna add a little red to it. Red. Yes, red. Okay, I'm actually scared. Oh my gosh. Okay. Y'all, you really can't see in camera, but I can so tell that this is red. Yeah, this is definitely more red. Like, I'm very picky with my colors, and honestly, I just wanted a little more red. And red is literally the absolute worst color to have in your hands. But y'all, this pepperoni is like a brownish, like red type of thing. So we're gonna make our pepperoni, and I actually don't like pepperoni on here. I don't know, sue me. And a lot of y'all are probably gonna say, why didn't you add pineapple? Please, no. just your cheese and pepperoni and your meat lovers. Okay. I'm always so annoyed that everything has to be like, you know, perfect. Like, oh no, now that one looks weird, but it's okay, because at least we can make our tiny pepperoni. Okay. These are ginormous pepperonis. Okay. Now I actually don't like olives on pizza either, but I really wanted to add it because I love just adding things that I don't like. I'm just joking. Okay, I do love basil and cheese. It's called a margarita pizza. I don't understand why, but my favorite. Look, y'all, hear this ASMR. It's completely dried. So that's why we added glue. Now, I'm not sure if this one will fix this one because it's so dry. But we're going to try and see what my hands look like. But we're going to actually try to attempt to make the olives because they have holes in them. And then, like, wait, was thinking that I have to, like, poke a hole in them. But just, like, go like that. It's got an olive, y'all. It's a beautiful olive, okay? Okay, y'all, and next we're gonna make our basil. Like that, kind of. That looks like a leaf. Okay, and the second one we're gonna make a leaf. And okay, so I'm just like trying to make it look like a leaf as best as I can. But like, does that look like a leaf? Please tell me that looks like a leaf, y'all. Oh, no. Okay, you like, there. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna show you my pizza. Okay, now it should not be perfect, like at all. But she has always been kind, okay? She has cheesy crust and olives and beautiful pepperoni and cheese and red sauce and basil. She's just amazing. And look at this. It looks so pretty, y'all. That is perfect. Okay, y'all, and I even have a plate and spatula to go with it. Okay, now we're gonna cut it up. And look how amazing this pizza is. So now let's try to cut it up. Hold on, just need to cut this a little. My little pizza. Okay, y'all, now let's take this off the plate and play with it. 3, 2, 1. What color do y'all think this is gonna turn into? I think like a brown or like a red. How do I always guess these colors? But y'all, I guessed it. It's like a red. It looks like an orange, but I promise you y'all, it's like a reddish maroon color. Okay, y'all, and that's the end result. I hope you really liked this video, and we're making a whole series, and the playlist will be linked down below. It's called Guts to Slime, so it's linked down below just in case you want to watch any of those other videos. And yeah, that's it for today, y'all. Bye.